Hey y'all, Kiana here. Happy to be recording class for you today. It's beautiful outside, 50 degrees. You can't tell, but we're all really happy about it here in Montana. Some exciting things. I'll be recording a lot over the next month for my studio called Vinyasa. Link will be in the show notes below. Definitely drop your email to stay in the know for our hard launch date, any specials that might be happening for our hard launch. The studio will definitely have more teachers, longer classes, more regular and frequent postings. So head over there, check it out. And also drop in the comments below what you would like me to record, and I will definitely do that for you. If there's any postures you want to work on, anything you haven't tried that you've seen where you're like, how do I get into that? And if I don't know, we can always learn together. So let's go ahead and get started on our backs today. Legs extend long out in front of you. Let the arms fall wherever is comfortable. I like to bring my arms overhead. This feels good through the traps, my shoulders, which is generally a pretty tight area for me. And here, let's start to lengthen our inhales. And on our exhales, open the mouth, let something go. And when you think you're done exhaling, exhale a little bit more. Inhale, breathe in this new spring air, this invigorating energy. Exhale, breathe something old out, something that might not be serving you. Inhale. Exhale, let it go. A couple more of those on your own. Any thoughts that might be passing through the head, just observe them. Don't necessarily identify them. Don't let them to cause any reactivity, any worry, any excitement. Just remain in this space, the here, the now, the neutrality that is in this moment. On your next inhale, bring the hands towards heart center, bring the fingers to interlace, and just roll out the wrists. And reverse the directions of those circles. Inhale, punch the hands up towards the sky, flip the palms. Exhale, drop the hands to touch the earth behind you. Inhale to bring the hands back up, flip the palms back towards the body, bend through the right knee, bring the hands to clasp underneath the knee. Wind removing pose on the right, take some circles with that right ankle. And reverse the directions of those circles. Release the grip. Inhale, straighten through the right leg. Bring the hands to clasp behind the right thigh. Right foot is flexed. Big hamstring stretch to start off class today. My hamstrings are really sore, so I'm feeling it. Maybe your gaze is still soft or closed here. And on an exhale, bring the right foot over the left side of the body. Walk the left hip to stack underneath the right hip. Right arm comes out to a T, gaze drops over towards the right. And on an inhale, bring the right leg back through center. Exhale, drop the right leg over the right side of the mat. Leg is straight. Really activate through the right hip flexor, right glute. See if you can inch the right foot a little higher. Inhale, can you bring the foot a little bit higher? Exhale, just slide the right foot back to meet the left foot. Inhale, bring the hands to clasp over heart center. Punch the hands up towards the sky, palms facing up. Exhale, tap the hands behind you. Inhale, hands come back up. Flip the palms back down towards the body. Bend through the left knee, draw it in. Hands clasp underneath the left knee. Take some circles with the left ankle. And reverse the directions of the circles. On an inhale, release the grip, straighten through the left leg, bring the hands to clasp behind the left thigh, left foot is flexed. Don't take it too far in this pose, let the hamstrings warm up. And on an exhale, release the grip. Start to bring the left foot over the right side of the body. Walk the right hip to stack underneath the left. Left arm comes out to a T, gazes over towards the left. On an inhale, bring the left foot back through center. And on an exhale, bring the left foot to drop over towards the left. Hands can be wherever they want to be here. They can be out to a T. They can rest on the body. Activate through both feet here and really activate through the left hip flexor, left glute. Inhale, see if you can lift the left leg a little bit higher, keeping the leg attraction towards the earth. Inhale, can you slide it a little bit more up? And on an exhale, slide the left foot down to meet the right. Slide the heels up the mat, draw them in towards the glutes until the fingertips brush the back of the heels. We'll set up for one bridge pose here. We'll hold for a count of 3 breaths. Inhale, lift the hips up towards the sky. Activate through the glutes, draw the knees in towards each other. And on your next exhale, release down towards the earth, articulate the spine. And bring the feet out towards the wide edges of the mat. Just windshield wiper the knees here for a moment. Root the sacrum into the earth. Give yourself a little massage. Cross the ankles when you are ready. And then cross the ankles the other way so it's a little awkward. And start to rock and roll up and down the mat. And meet in Malasana, yogi squat, when you are ready. Hands come to heart center. Root down through the sacrum, reach tall through the crown of the head. Here, start to channel your Ujjayi pranayama breath, in through the nose, out through the nose. Slight constriction in the back of the throat. Let's start to build some heat in this beautiful body. And on your next exhale, tap the right knee towards the middle of the mat. Inhale to come back through center. Exhale, tap the left knee towards the middle of the mat. Inhale to come through center. Come onto the ball mounts of the feet, lift the heels up. Exhale, sink the heels down towards the earth. Drop the right knee towards the middle of the mat. Flip onto the top of the right foot. Press up through the left leg, stand up. Get a nice stretch through the top of the right foot. And on an exhale, sink the hips down, flip back over to the sole of the right foot. Left knee goes towards the middle of the mat. Flip onto the top of the left foot. Inhale, stand up. This will be a big one for the tops of the feet. Don't take it too far. Do what feels right. A little discomfort is normal. Pain is not what we are looking for here. And exhale, sink the hips back down. Flip back over to the sole of the left foot. Meet back in Malasana, yogi squat. On an exhale, sink the hips high, or send the hips high. Meet in a ragdoll. Feet are a little wider than hips with distance. Generous bend in the knees here. Grab opposite elbows when you are ready. Sway side to side. Shake the head yes. Shake the head no. You can hear these little pops in my knees. Those are fun. I thoroughly enjoy hearing my body warming up. I don't know, it just strikes a chord in me. And on an exhale, release the grip down towards the earth. Bend through the knees, roll up. One vertebrae at a time, head is last to rise. Meet in equal standing pose, Samastitihi. Inhale, circle the arms up, mountain pose, Tadasana. Exhale, pull something good in here. What is it? What have you been calling in? Now's the time. Spring is here, fresh energy. Utilize it. Inhale, circle the arms back up. Exhale, come all the way through to a forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift, hands come to shins. Exhale, plant the hands in the middle of the mat. Step the right foot back, meet in the lizard lunge. Back knee is lifted here. Really press through the hands, high on the ball mound of the back foot. Maybe you take some little dips and sways to warm up the left hip flexor. And on an exhale, sink the left knee down towards the earth. Right hand comes up towards the sky. Draw the left heel in towards the glute. Right hand grabs the outside of the left foot. And on an inhale, release. Circle the right arm back up towards the sky. Right hand comes to the outside of the right foot. Heel toe the right foot to come towards the middle of the mat. Tuck the back toes. Lift the back knee. Straighten through the right leg. Pyramid pose. Draw the chest towards the toes. And on an exhale, sink a little deeper into it. Inhale, shift the gaze towards the top of the mat. Start to bend through the right knee. On an exhale, step the left foot to meet the right. Meet in a forward fold. Inhale, come to halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, roll up one vertebrae at a time. The head is the last to rise. Circle the arms up, mountain pose, Tadasana. Exhale, come all the way through to a forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, hands come to shins. Exhale, plant the hands, step the right foot back. Come into lizard lunge on the left. Back knee is lifted here, high on the ball mound of the back foot. Draw the navel in towards the spine. Think one line of energy from the right heel all the way up to the crown of the head. Take some little dips and sways here. Check in with the body. Good opportunity to take a little scan, see where you might be holding some extra tension or old energy that you would like to move through today. And on an exhale, sink the right knee down towards the earth. Draw the right heel in towards the right glute. Circle the left arm up and back. Left hand grabs the outside of the right foot. Draw the right heel in towards the glute. Right foot is active. Gazes over the left shoulder. Last breath here. Exhale, release the right foot down towards the earth. Circle the left hand back up to the outside of the left foot. Heel toe the left foot towards the middle of the mat. Tuck the back toes, lift the back knee, straighten through the left leg. Maybe you'll make a little micro adjustment here to make your pyramid pose more comfortable. Draw the chest towards the foot. Draw the navel in. And maybe on your exhales, you sink a little bit deeper. Inhale, bring the gaze towards the top of the mat. Exhale, one big step. Right foot comes to meet the left. Meet in a forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, hands come to shins. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, root to rise. Circle the arms up, Tadasana. Exhale, pull it all the way through, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, hands come to shins. Exhale, plant the hands, step the feet back, high plank position. Take some circles on the wrists here. Circle in one direction, and then the other direction. And on an inhale, start to find some stillness. Exhale, lower halfway, chaturanga. Inhale, press back up, high plank. Exhale, lower halfway, chaturanga. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, lower halfway and hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Roll over the tops of the feet. Upward facing dog. Exhale, back over the feet. Downward facing dog. Start to pedal at your dog here. Make it feel good. Take whatever extra movements you need. Make this your own practice. I am just a guide. You know your body best. I am just here as a facilitator. I'm not here to tell you what to do. I fully encourage you to explore all the regions and movements of your body as long as it is safe. An inhale will bring you back through stillness. Start to walk the hands back towards the feet. Heel toe the feet out towards the wide edges of the mat. Sink the hips low. Hands come to heart center, yogi squat. Start to bring the right hand outside of the right foot. Left hand comes up towards the sky. Option to stay here or take a full bind or a half bind. Hands come behind you to connect towards the right hip. And release the bind wherever it may be. Hands come back through heart center. Swap it out. Left hand outside of left foot. Right hand comes up towards the sky. Option to stay here or take a half bind, right hand to the left hip, or a full bind where the hands meet behind you. And if you've taken the bind, gently release it. Bring the hands back through center. And on an exhale, release the hands down towards the earth. Hips come up high. Meet in a forward fold. Feet come to hips width distance. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands. Walk it back out. High plank position. Inhale, gazes towards the top of the mat. Exhale, lower halfway and hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, roll over the tops of the feet. Exhale, send the hips up and back, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg to lift. Exhale, bring the knee in towards the nose. Step the foot between the hands. Straighten through the right leg, pyramid pose. Draw the right hip back. Hands can be on blocks. Fingers can be tented. Hands can be on the earth. Back body is long. Exhale, rebend to the right knee. Maybe slide the left foot a little bit further back. And on an inhale, come up, high crescent lunge. Sink the hips low. Deep bend in the front knee. strong through the arms. And on your next exhale, open it up. Warrior two. Inhale, start to shift forward. Exhale, plant the right foot, hand inside of the right foot. Left hand is up towards the sky. Option to stay here or start to slide the left hand towards the right hip crease. Option to stay in a half bind or bring the hands to full bind behind the body. And whatever variation you've taken, gently release. Left hand comes back up towards the sky. Exhale, circle the left hand down towards the earth. So we're back in a lizard lunge. On your next exhale, one big step towards the top of the mat. Meet in Navasana, yogi squat. Drop the right hand outside of the right foot. Left hand goes up towards the sky. Option to stay here or come to a full bind. Start to distribute the weight into the left foot. You might have to walk the left foot a little bit closer in towards the body. And when you're ready, start to stand through the left leg. And come up into this funky bird of paradise. Right foot is flexed. And on an exhale, start to come out of it as slow as you came into it. Release the bind. Come back through Navasana, yogi squat. Exhale, drop the hands down towards the earth. Hips come up high. Heel toe the feet in to meet hips with distance. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, hands come to shins. Exhale, hands down towards the earth. Step it back, high plank position. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, lower halfway. Inhale over the tops of the feet for upward facing dog. Exhale, back over the feet for downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg to lift. Exhale, knee to nose. Step the foot between the hands. Straighten through the left leg. Pyramid pose. Draw the left hip back. Draw the navel in towards the spine. Slight tuck of the chin to keep the neck nice and long. And on your next exhale, start to rebend through the left knee. Maybe you slide the right foot back a little bit further. Inhale, come up, high crescent lunge. Deep bend in the front knee, knee stacks over ankle, hips are square towards the front of the mat, biceps frame the ears. And on your next exhale, open it up, warrior two. On an inhale, start to shift forward. Exhale, bring the left hand to the inside of the left foot. Right hand comes up towards the sky, extended side angle. Option to stay here or play with a half or full bind. And whatever variation you've taken, making your way back through center. Circle the right hand down towards the earth. Heel to the left foot towards the left side of the mat. We're back in a lizard lunge. On an exhale, step the right foot outside of the right hand. Sink the hips low. Hands come to heart center. Drop the left hand outside of the left foot. Right hand goes up towards the sky. Bring the hands to bind behind the back. Option to stay in Navasana or start to bring the right foot more towards the middle of the mat. Distribute the weight into the right foot. Come onto the ball mat of the left foot. And when you are ready and stable, straighten through the right leg. meet in this funky bird of paradise. And when you're ready, start to come out as slowly as you came into it. Release the bind. Bring the hands back through center. Meet in Malasana, yogi squat. Bring the hands to plant on the earth. Knees come to the back of the biceps. Start to bend through the elbows. Once you feel stable, which I do not right now, interesting. And maybe you stay here with the feet on the ground. This is still crow. Gaze is about a foot in front of the hands, or maybe you lift one foot, then you lift the other foot. And if you're like, this is a piece of cake, maybe you do some toe taps, and maybe you fall out of it, which is okay as well. Whatever's in your practice today. And on an exhale, gently coming out of it, planting the hands, stepping back to high plank or shooting back into high plank position, taking your chaturanga, dandasana. Meet in a downward facing dog. A couple of cleansing breaths here, in through the nose, out through the mouth. Start to walk the hands back towards the feet. Sink the hips down towards the heels. Hands come to heart center. Straighten through the right leg. Bring it to a hover above the earth. Option to stay here with the hands at heart center or with hands on the earth. Press up, pistol, squat. When you're ready, bring it back down. And on an exhale, plant through the sole of the right foot, bend into the right knee, bring the left foot to a hover. Option to stay here, bring the hands to the earth, or test your balance and strength and see if you can press up through the right leg, and pistol squat back down whenever you are ready. It's a big one. Bend through the left knee. Bring the hands to plant inside of the left foot. Gently step the right foot outside of the right hand. Meeting back in Malasana, yogi squat. On an exhale, release the hands down towards the earth. Hips come up towards the sky. Heel to the feet and hips with distance. Forward fold. Inhale, come up to a halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, root to rise. Circle the arms up. Exhale, come all the way through to a forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, step it back, high plank position. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, lower halfway and hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg to lift. Exhale, knee to nose, step it through. Come up, high crescent lunge. On your next exhale, open it up, warrior 2. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, right hand inside of the right foot, left hand goes up towards the sky. Option to stay here or take a half or a full bind. And if you would like to play with bird of paradise, start to come onto the ball mount of the back foot. And when you're ready, with a couple little steps or one big step, left foot comes towards the top of the mat. Distribute the weight into the left foot. Stand onto the left leg. You can keep the knee bent or try straightening through the right leg. And whenever you're ready, come out of it as slowly as you came into it. And on an exhale, Circle the left hand down towards the earth. Left foot steps to the outside of the left hand. Meet in Malasana, yogi squat. On an exhale, bring the hands down towards the earth. Start to lift the hips up towards the sky. Shift the weight into the hands. Feet come up, crow pose. We're gonna hold here for a little bit. Really engage through the core. Gaze is about a foot in front of the hands. Heels draw in towards the glutes. And on an exhale, shoot it back. Meet in Chaturanga Dandasana, taking it all the way through to downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg to lift. Exhale, step the foot between the hands. Inhale, come up, high crescent lunge. Exhale, open it up, warrior two. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, left hand inside of left foot, right hand comes up towards the sky. Extended side angle. Start to bring the right hand towards the left hip crease when you're ready for a half or a full bind. If you're coming into bird of paradise, shift onto the ball mount of the back foot. And on an exhale, one big step or a couple of little steps. Distribute the weight into the right foot, come onto the ball mount of the left foot. Start to press up through the right leg. You can stay with a bent left knee or straighten through the left leg. And come out whenever you are ready, whenever you feel like you've had enough playtime. Step the right foot back towards the back of the mat. Release the bind. Left hand comes up or right hand comes up towards the sky. Circle it down, heel to the left foot to the outside of the mat. And one big step, right foot comes to the outside of the right hand. All right, this will be our last option for a crow pose. If you'd like to play with one more crow, you can take it into a handstand, headstand, whatever you would like to do, yogi's choice. You can play with taking it into flying crow, or maybe you try dropping down into ekapada. Have fun with it here. So when you're ready, plant the hands, knees come to the back of the arms, lift one foot, then the other, or both feet at the same time. My balance is a little off today, and that is all right. Every day is different. We just have to honor our bodies. And whenever you feel like you've had enough playtime, we'll all meet in a downward facing dog. Option to take one more chaturanga here. And once we have all found our way into downward facing dog, on an inhale, shift the gaze between the hands. Exhale, hop, step, or float to the top of the mat, making your way onto your sit bones for Navasana boat pose. Maybe you stay here, or on an inhale, straighten the right leg, and then the left leg. Exhale, lower down, low boat. Inhale, arms come overhead. Exhale, bring the arms back to the sides of the body. Inhale, come up, high boat. Straighten through one leg, then the other. Exhale, come down, low boat. Inhale, arms come overhead. Exhale, back by the sides. Inhale, come up, high boat. Straighten through one leg, then the other. Exhale, lower it down. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, back by the sides. Inhale, come up. Straighten through one leg, then the other. Exhale to come down. Inhale, arms overhead, and start to rock side to side for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, release. Wow, those boat poses always get me. Take a nice full body stretch here. Maybe you give yourself one really big hug. And on an exhale, soles of the feet come down towards the earth. Windshield wiper the knees, left to right, right to left. Root the sacrum into the earth. And bring the soles of the feet up towards the sky. Hands grab the outside edges of the feet. Still rooting the sacrum into the earth. Happy baby. Straighten through one leg. Nice big knee pop there. And then the other leg. And when you're ready, cross the right knee over the left knee. Grab the outside edges of the feet. Recline to cow face. This is probably one of my all-time favorite yoga poses. I feel like it's just so nice on the hips, and it's not as aggravating on my knees as half pigeon is for me. Exhale, drop the knees over towards the right. Arms come out to a T, gaze drops over towards the right. Maybe you walk the left hip to stack underneath the right, just a little bit more. I feel like when my arms are fully open to a T, this is a very vulnerable feeling, a posture for me. And maybe it is for you too, but I'm in this beautifully lit room and the sun is shining, so I'm really just trying to take in whatever vitamin D I can, but feel free to take whatever variation with your arms works for you, whether that's hands on the body, hands behind your head, honestly, anything as long as you're not hurting yourself. Inhale to bring everything back through center. Swap out the knees, left knee comes over right knee. Grab the outside edges of the feet, root the sacrum into the earth. I really feel this in my outer left glute and hip right now. I'm pretty sore from yesterday's recordings, which is awesome. Or maybe you're not sore at all and this still feels awesome because it's just a fabulous posture. Exhale, drop the knees over towards the right. Arms can come out to a T. Or wherever. They can be on the body, they can be under the body, they can be wherever you want them to be. That's the beauty of yoga, is that this practice is for you and nobody else. So make it your own. Listen to your body, listen to your intuition. It will guide you the places that you need to be. On an inhale, come back through center. Uncross the knees, draw the knees in towards the chest for one last full body hug. And on an exhale, release everything down towards the earth. Savasana, palms face up towards the sky. Walk the shoulders underneath the back body. Let the breath turn back to a normal rhythmic state. And if there's anything that isn't serving you in your body right now, let it go with an exhale. And whenever you start to feel ready, wiggle your fingers and your toes. Maybe start shaking your head yes, shaking your head no. Bringing some life back into the neck. Inhale, take a full body stretch. And on an exhale, make your way into a seat, however that is best for you. Hands come to heart center. Friends, thanks for trying another one of these classes. I will honestly say yesterday and today has been very, very hard to record. I have so many bloopers that I will be making a reel with. I probably tried like 10 different times to record a class and just wasn't working, but I managed to push through this one, which is awesome. And I know that I'm going to feel better after recording a class, even though it was really challenging to get into it. So with that being said, if something is intimidating you or challenging you today, be easy with yourself. Know that there will be something beautiful on the other side, and allow yourself to pass through in all the time that you need. Thank you, friends. Namaste.